Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the possibility of being here. I am Elizabeth Carvalhais. I represent the Brazilian tree industry, IBA. IBA is a new association, was created 2 years ago, and was created in the aim to merge the complete planted forest base of Brazil. Brazil has 8 million hectares of planted trees. These trees were dedicated for production of pulp, paper, flooring, wood panels, charcoal, and also investors in only forests. And we decided then to create a new association, bringing all together the complete forest base as well as the industries. What were the advantages of doing this? Why did we merge? We merged because we wanted to have a stronger voice with the Brazilian government. We wanted to have a unique voice in negotiating with the government. We merged because we want to deal with NGOs better and improving our subjects, our negotiations, improving our relationship. We merged because we want to communicate to the international community what is the Brazilian industry. And finally, I would say we merged also because communication is hugely important, and it would be much, much easier if we were all together, only one viewpoint, only one action plan, only one target, instead of different associations. What do we mean at the end? So, IBA as a new association has a meaning, has an attribute, has values. So what do we mean? We mean the agro industry. We plant trees. What is our attribute? We are productive. What is our value? We work for the improvement of the competitiveness of our member companies. More and more, we want more space for our products, for Brazilian products, in the domestic markets and worldwide. So, planting trees, we are then renewable. And our great value in this is a continuous planting base. So this is a continuous process. And with a continuous process, we have better trees every time. We have more productive trees. We have more sustainable process, better forest management. We go deep in science. Brazilian industry dedicate a huge amount of the budget to science. We are visionaries. We go into innovation very, very deep. We work in biotechnology. We work in nanotechnology. We improve every year our clones. We improve our genetic engineering, our forest management. And finally, we go very, very deep in our relationship with our outgrowers, with environmental. So social, environmental targets are very, very important for this industry as a responsible industry. What do we mean in the Brazilian economy? We mean much. We are among the 5 biggest industries in the Brazilian economy. We invoice about $25 billion a year. We export $12 billion, mainly pulp. 93% of our pulp production goes to the international markets. We employ 4.3 million Brazilian citizens, directly, indirectly, and also all around the municipalities we work with, about 600. So we have an important role in the Brazilian economy. We have an important role in the international communities. When we created this new association, we were quite aware of the challenge of governance. This is the most important when we want to go forward. So in our understanding, governance is to have a very, very clear target plan. This target plan was constructed or is continuously constructed with the board of CEOs. Then we go into different committees in working groups. We work in thematic areas. Very, very important is also to have a very, very well qualified staff. We have experts for the forest space. We have experts for the international trade negotiations. We have fiscal experts too. So our staff is very well qualified, and this plays a very, very important role if we want to be a successful association. We go deep in the international conversation and we negotiate year-long with the Brazilian government. We negotiate our interests, we participate in the negotiation of public policies, and we also try to answer demands of the Brazilian government with our industry and with our products. So communication, as I said, is a very, very important, it's a huge important target. So an association lives from political and institutional affairs, external affairs. So we communicate to government, we communicate to society, we communicate to the media, we communicate to the companies, we communicate to our staff, we communicate internationally. So communication deserves a good portion of our budget. We have different products. We have a very well-organized site. We have ways and social medias to spread all over what is IBA, but more than this, much more than this, what is the planted forest space of Brazil and the industries of pulp, paper, panels, flooring, charcoal. So this is my last chart. What does IBA itself in the international scenario? We belong to the International Council of Forest and Paper Associations. We are presently chairing this council. The ICF-NPA is a council of 35 international associations like IBA, and there we discuss the forest space and this industry globally. We talk about deforestation free, we talk about the climate change, the participation of forests in the climate change discussion. We talk about forest management, we talk about inclusion of people in this industry, about nutrition. So this is a very global agenda, very important, and we have been heard by governments, by societies all over. We have a very, very close relationship to two agencies, FSC and PEFC. This is the agencies that certified our forests. We are certified internationally. This is a very, very, very important seal of reputation, of good management, of people inclusion, of process, of practices, means credibility. So this is the best we can offer our client is our certification. We belong also to groups inside the United Nations, and we belong very, very deep in the FAO agenda. FAO is the Food and Agriculture Organization. FAO has a very big forest department. In there we have the chance to show and explore the planted forest space among other forest space, natural, semi-natural and others. This is a very important relationship. In there we discuss global policies that will then orient other forums. The participation of Brazil is very, very active inside FAO. So here I conclude a fast picture of what IBA, the Brazilian tree industry, is, the importance of planting trees. Planting trees is a very important solution for the future in many subjects. and how important we are also for the Brazilian economy and for the supply of international community. Thank you very much. I thank you very much for your attention. Bye-bye.